What are these? Why are these here? In the wake of my abysmal putting performance, 21 circle one putts, one I had to lay up, but 21 circle one putts, 3 rounds missed in Waco. So in the wake, get it, Waco, from that, I'm gonna putt with pilots. I'm gonna try it, I'm gonna full send it, at least through an unsanctioned tournament this weekend and see what happens. Have my wife here. This might end up only being a Waco complain vlog, self-pity, self-loathing. I'm just kidding, but it might be a Waco Wrap Up vlog only, or it might end up being an actual round. I don't know, we'll see. But let's just try these pilots for a round. First throw of the year. What are you gonna throw? She doesn't know? Massive confusion. Let's go into this calico cat looking bag and see what we can pull out. Meow. All right, let's see a 6 shot. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
Oh.
Feeling a putter toss?
No.
Just look at this stretch. Just get some good stretching in. I'll get some stretching in. You can stretch with me in POV. There we go. Up, down, up, down. She got throwing Adam. Oh, the old. That is like an old stamp. Today I saw that stamp and thought it was a newer stamp. All right, Adam it is.
Adam it is. Oh my gosh. I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. Just chuck it. That was just a nice little arm warm-up shot. Yeah, you didn't test it too hard. I like it. Dang. I'm gonna hand the camera over to her. It's gonna be the first impressions of in the wild putting with the pilots. I have 3 of them. You might be wondering what made me go to the pilots. I must be quite honest with you. I walked around the shop today, found the hardest putters I could possibly find, and that's what I wanted. I thought about some Adams too, but these, I think I like these. Okay, that's not bad. I feel like they glide a lot. All right, so I tried, I don't know, maybe 9 putts there, including 2 jump putts, 3 jump putts. I made all but 1 inside the circle and then missed 1 outside the circle. So, went okay.
So, we go that way, hopefully.
I believe in you.
And then,
Let's see it.
all right. There's a car for you. Hey, I'm in the grass.
That's a good shot. Oh my goodness, it was like half a foot of going. I thought it was super deep. And this is a good place to be because I really need to practice these putter up shots. I'll try it from the middle now. Oh, dirty. Did I sound like Brody Smith there? Dirty. I didn't even mean to. It just came out that way. Oh, came out. You're fine. You almost cleared the putt. That was a good shot. Okay, you just went short side, that's fine. This reactor just doing work. Jeez. What is this, guys? Oh my goodness. Little profile check. It's deep. Oh, I told you. I knew it out of my freaking hand. Just like good commitment, follow through, lean into it, and see what happens. Yeah. Just aim a little bit right of the basket. That's solid. Dang, that's like parked. Somebody is nice and close with her Inspire. Yee. Sit. A little early. Just a little low. Give it one more shot. Ooh, that was close. We're into that basket right there. That's a putt. Not committed. Not committed again. With the roll away. Try it again. There you go. Oh, I unzoomed. Oh, I zoomed. We're good. Fine. Hey! Didn't throw hard enough. Okay. Okay. So I definitely understand how they fly for jump putts, but pretty on the mark. So smoky out here.
Very sweet.
Oh, it just stayed so straight. Terrible. Go on the basket. Go on the basket, please. Hit the pin. I was too low. Go. Oh my god. That's a good try.
Bye, Sarah.
I'm not sure if this is going to be in the middle of my video, the end of my video, what necessarily. But back to the Waco thing. I putted terribly. As you saw in this round here, the pilots are working. A very small sample size, but I have a sanctioned event next week. I have this week all to practice with them and try them out and see if I like them. It might just be a mental thing. Either way, I'm going for it. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm going to give it a try. So in Waco, I couldn't throw my putters. I couldn't throw them straight to save my life. I couldn't throw them long enough. The hyzers with the putters were fine. They were working easily, which they should. The little air bounce, like 80-foot runs and stuff were working as well also. But the 200, 220, 230-foot shots with putters were terrible the whole time. Anything I need to pop to flat were just awful. So I'm going to spend some time emphasizing on straight putter up shots and really dig into that. I also have been considering this for a while. I've been considering playing greater quantities of tournaments and maybe not the quality. So I'm playing all these DGPTs this year. I'm playing these Elite Series events, all that stuff. I haven't decided about on Worlds yet or not, but I'm going to play more events that maybe I would have shy away from because of my rating. I'm going to go for just a big quantity of events. I want to play like 30 events this year. Just play a ton, grind. I feel like that's the best way to get to my next step in disc golf. If that means backing it back down next year, to worry about rating more and stuff, I'm not going to worry about my rating as much as I previously have. It should all even out in the end, but I'm going to try to play a lot of quantity. So we'll see what happens. So other than the bads from the tournament, the lack of putting, the lack of upshots, the last day I was actually getting full power rips. I had a couple drives well into the 450 plus range, which felt phenomenal. On 16, I feel like I could have even pushed an eagle opportunity, so that would have been nice. Best takeaways from the tournament, I went 3 down on hole 1. On hole 3, I almost went 3 down. I chained out a headwind putt from 30 on my last day when I was actually kind of putting well. 4, I shot 1 up. That's not terrible. 5 is a big problematic hole. I ended up bogeying that hole twice, I think. Once was a birdogey, too. I was very confident with the putt, went off the top, rolled down the hill. It was just bad. 6, terrible hole. 1 up, no birdie putts. I guess I had a birdie putt from 80 feet that I hit off the top, but does that really count? I mean, not good. Let's see, 8, 9, what the heck is... Oh, I forgot hole 7. I went kind of too fast there. I was thinking 6. 7, I should have shot 3 down on. I missed 2 putts and then made 1. Not good. Hole 8, I shot 2 down on, almost 3 down on. Good little reactor flicks. Hole 9, I shot like 5 up. Just terrible. The hole's hard, but I literally couldn't execute little Anheuser putter shots twice. And then 1 stretch out flick. A stretch out flick could have got me a birdie, instead I ended up with a bogey. And the 2 pars were just lack of Anheisers. Hole number 10, I went for a 60-footer, hit the band, rolled behind me, double bogeyed first round. Second round, I just laid up and took a par. Third round, I hit a nice birdie from 25. The circle 1 putts get me again. That one was a little bit different. I think like the whole story here is you're building up your confidence, and you find a starting place. Wow, my face is so sunburned right there. So you're building up confidence and you're building a starting place. That whole first round, I was attempting to build confidence and get some sort of a rhythm going on. I wasn't able to do that ever in the round, as you're probably kind of getting from this whole story. So at this point, in every round, I was around even. I wasn't a lot over par, which is sad because of my first round score of 10 over. So that happened, took a 5. I think that put me to like 2 up or something, and that was my worst score at that point. But until then, I was even. Or maybe, no, I was 1 down. That put me over par. And then we get to the next hole, which is what? Oh, the soft par 4. It's just a Tesla and a Matrix, a Tesla and a whatever. It's easy. So I decided to throw Octane because I was trying to push it longer. I get out of position twice, never had a putt for birdie. The last round, I believe, I had a wide open 110-foot up shot. Hit a tree about 30 feet in front of me. I could have thrown a hyzer and been fine. I could have thrown an Annie flick and been fine. Instead, I tried to take the cheeky middle gap. Just terrible execution, not fully engaged with mentally. Just terrible. So in the hole after that, it's probably the second toughest par 4 on the course. My hands getting tired. Probably the second toughest par 4 on the course, I would imagine. Maybe hole 9. It's the flick down the hill, flick up the hill, or Annie. First round, decent drive. chunked my flick bad, didn't get up and down, bogey. Second round, pretty good drive, smushed my flick up the hill, and then I missed a putt from just outside the circle. That really hurts because I wanted to birdie that hole pretty bad. In the last round, I just hit first available, threw a good flick, almost executed an amazing upshot and took a bogey. I can live with a bogey. On a hole that's that hard, if you bogey because you hit first available, that's how disc golf should play. Like those are your repercussions. You don't need to compound problems, on top of them, which I was definitely doing all week. The hole after that, I played phenomenally. In the headwind, furthest drive in my group the first day, just threw a perfect drive, put myself into like a 25-foot crosswind putt right to left, jammed it in there. It was great. Another thing to add too, when you're putting in wind, I feel like if I'm not that confident in putting in my routine, I am adapting and I'm trying to develop some like bullcrap new way to believe in of my putt in that specific moment with spin and things. So I'm changing my splish putt into a spin putt, and it's almost adding more elements of confusion, right? And that's unfortunately part of the game. So I shot 2 down on that hole. The round 3, I missed a putt inside the circle. It stuck. It sucked. Sorry. I think I was just right, and I would have had it would have been like a right to left in that hole, so I should have like a tailwind, maybe a tail left to right, something like that. Missed it. The hole after that, I should have shot 2 down on. I missed like an easy putt in round 2 with no wind, just off the nub. I did think I made that putt, but I was a little long left, and then round 3 I birdied it. Round 1 it was so windy and a headwind. I mean, Greg Barsby parked it, but like it was playing tough. All right, then to the par 3, should be par 4, hole 15. I played that hole, I think, 5 over par. Round 1, our card star triple bogeyed it. The next hole, I threw a nitro, and I literally threw it on close to a 45-degree angle, and it literally turned into a cut roller and rolled away to the left. And if you watch coverage, that pretty much happened the whole time. I guess I should go back first. On 15, the other 2 rounds, I parred it. The second round, and the third round, I went just OB, threw my upshot a little bit long, missed a circle 1 putt, and then had to make like a 23-foot comeback putt. And at that point, I'm just chucking that putter in the basket because I'm so over it. Or maybe I'm not into it enough, It's tough to tell, I had to say. Second round, I was 225 feet out with my putter. Perfect shape, 70 short. I threw it 70 short. My putter shots were just so bad. Just unacceptable. And then I parked it in the last round and got my birdie. But at that point, it didn't matter. I was completely out of it. Then we get to 17. Best hole I played all weekend, 100%. Yes, hole 1 was 3 down. That's fantastic. Yes, hole 13 was great too. I should have been 3 down. But hole 17 is so much harder. I threw amazing flicks the first 2 rounds, putting me in good position. Third round, I was in a straight headwind. The first 2 people in my car got to throw when the wind was down a little bit, and then the spotter comes up and tells us to wait again. And of course, when I'm on the tee, having to wait, and you'll watch the coverage, there was a brutal headwind. So I got the bad end of the stick with that. So my shot lifted a little bit, causing it to lift up into a limb and kick down. And if you saw the video where Paul Macbeth got up and down from his sidearm, where he was kind of had to go through the tight gap, similar spot for me. I threw the anhyzer through that gap with an anode. It was sick, the gnarliest shot. Put myself in circle 1. I had no business, and a straight like head left to right wind. No business pulling off that shot, and I did. It was crazy, and the hang time on the disc was insane. Unfortunately, I couldn't get to see what happened because I was around the corner. The first round, I went OB right at the basket pin high. I just suck at putting once again. Just knock that in your head. Putted so bad. So I went out of bounds pin high. Just the luck of the game. You're just bouncing on that ground that's angled towards the water. And then second round, I put myself in the circle also for birdie, and I chained out to the left. But it was not a committed putt. It was bad. All right, then we go to 18. Round 1, we had a tailish right to left wind. I threw a trace, went long right, out of bounds about pin high. So I laid up the other 2 rounds. 1 round I left my putt left headwind, hit the band, missed, tapped in. The last round, I left myself in the same exact spot, caught weak right chain, went long, missed a comebacker, and I took a 5. So I shot 5 up on hole 18 as well. So moral of the story for Waco: whatever I'm doing with these pilots, I'm gonna roll with it until it completely fails, because I don't really have a better option. They were coming out of my hand clean today. I believe in them. That's what I'm gonna do. As far as the putter up shots go and stuff, that's my own negligence. I need to get out there and practice and throw more. It might have been my back starting to feel a little better, mixed in with a little bit of rustiness altogether. But either way, those are the things. I made the mistakes. I'm sitting here dealing with repercussions. It was very embarrassing. What I have after this tournament, I'm left here in the mindset of extreme bad taste in my mouth. Like, it tastes like I just licked some soap covered in dirt. Just like real nasty. And I need to right the ship. I was just so mentally disengaged with that round. I can't reiterate that enough. That I am going to do whatever I can to grind my butt off and figure it out. I think I'm registered now for like 12 events or something. I'm gonna pile them up. Any event in Illinois that's within just a couple hours, or if I'm a little familiar with the course and don't have to practice, in that situation I'll always play it. I'm even gonna play ones where I do. Actually, I just remembered now I need to sign up for the Forsyth Decatur Open. I'm gonna play as many tournaments as I can. Just get as many reps as I can. I'm gonna go back to my old school of grind golf and see how it treats me. Other than that, guys, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this lengthy breakdown of Waco. I also should say I had a ton of fun there. Like, I'm sure you guys saw the travel vlog. My brother-in-law and I had a great time. People were fantastic. The crowds were great. The support was amazing. The only thing bad was my stupid right arm and its ability to complete shots, and my stubborn brain. Oh, and last but not least, the Terra and the Fission Reactor. We filmed a bunch of MVP stuff for those, for Team MVP stuff. I'm not sure when those will come out, but Andrew Johnson does a great job with media. Shout out to him. He's a great team manager and takes care of us greatly. So thank you, Andrew, and thank you, Team MVP. And thanks to my other 2 sponsors, Paragon and Plastic Addicts. I may or may not have liked the Terra enough to order some discs, so be on the lookout for a new turtle stand. I think I might do that when I get off the phone, or get off the video here. I'm not on the phone, I'm on my camera. See you guys next time.